I keep wanting to say it's Saturday, you know what that means. It's not Saturday. What's up, everybody? It's not Saturday, but we still have some summons. Today we have summons for Red Ezio and Blue Ezio. It's the same person. They have two accounts, I guess. So we have a bunch of summons for them, actually. What kind of stuff are they still? I think this account's still missing a lot. A lot of 4 stars. Draco, Vertiheel, Chloe, Garo. There's a lot of things they're missing. What? Oh man, how you missing the Fire Mermaid? I can't even believe you. Kamoon, Twins, Fire Twins, Harmonia. I mean, some of that stuff is fusion stuff, so we're not really too worried about that. Missing a Water Vagabond. Okay, let's get this Water Vagabond for missing a Skull Soldier, so we can see what kind of level we're at in the game on this account, because they're missing a Skull Soldier. Okay, missing a one of these. Oh, they're missing a Water Werewolf. Most OP monster in the game. Missing a Tyrant, missing a just say everything. Missing Ajir, missing Tetra, missing like some of the best units that there are. Okay. Missing a lot of stuff. Missing a Monster Flower. Okay. So missing a Lucian, Shimite, Delphoy. So much. Bagel, we get it. They're missing a lot. Yeah, I know, but they're missing so much. They really are. Hraesvelg, Skogul, Immensity. Okay, they're missing like a lot of stuff. Let's just get started summoning. I think that's the best option. 53 Wind Scrolls. He said he wanted Gani Hathor. I think he means on the other account he wants Gani Hathor. But we'll do Winds first. We'll see what we get. Man, I hope we get a Water Werewolf. Some people, when the Water Werewolf got 2-8 and they were like, oh, he's meta now. Some people like trying so hard to summon the Water Werewolf. I don't know what he's missing. Let's do. Hold on. Damn it. So he's missing Julian. We're gonna pick Julian for him. He already has a Chastoon. So Julian's a underrated CC unit. Not that bad. We're just gonna go with. Apparently he wants a lot of wind stuff, so we're just gonna keep going with wind first. What kind of fun stuff do we have here? Whole bunch of 3 stars. Too bad they can't 10. Why can't we have a 10 pull? Here's the thing. Is it rant time, Vega? It's rant time! There we go, rant time. Why, when every other game has 10 pulls, why can't we have a 10 pull? Calibria had 10. Wait, did Calibria have 10 pulls? Calibria had 10 pulls. 10 pulls? 10 pulls. Rage Shadow Legends has 10 pulls. We complain about some of these games, and then it's like, well, obviously they're trying to do something. There's so many games that have 10 pulls. Like, that's just standard at this point. Contra's like, nah. They do for like Unknown Scrolls, which I summon anyway. And they still, for a while, for like years, they didn't even have that 10 pull, right? It was like, there's so many things we take for granted now that were like not in the game before. It was really brutal back in the day. Like, the more I think about it, the more I was like, why do we even play it back in the day? Why did we even play it? It's crazy. 4-star runes dropped from Dragons V10. There was no 11 and 12. I mean, you guys know, those are new anyway. But 4-star runes. We were farming for 4-star runes. I'm not even going to ask. Not even gonna ask. Just in case you make the wrong decision, I'm not gonna ask. Not that he's unusable. Of course. Of all the, well, let's just get another one. We already had the Chastoon anyway. It's not like we had to make a tough decision or anything. Of course. So many underutilized. Oh, gotta pay child royalties. Underutilized units in Summoner's War. I don't even think about all these 3 stars. But then again, in the same token, it's like, you're really gonna build like a Water Lizard Man? Like, no. No, you're not. Water Lizard Man, Water Lizard Man, put him on Arena Defense. See how that does. Like the worst unit in the game for arena defense. What could he be? Wait. I don't even remember what the Water Lizard Man does anymore. Now that I think about it, I have no idea. He's like, I legitimately have no idea what he does. I should know every single monster and what they do. He's got the defense break and the defense break continuous damage. He's got this continuous damage. Attacks all enemies, continuous damage. Damage is increased by 30% for each harmful effect on the enemy. Damage based on defense. And decrease inflicted damage from opponents from wind attribute by 50%. But he's a water defense based unit. I mean, interesting passive though. In theory. Right? If he wasn't defense based, because there's just so much wind stuff that ignores defense. So, Skogul, there's Lucian, there's Copper, Ciara. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. So that's why you don't see him built. Wind Malaka. Now we just got Malaka. I remembered Wind Malaka. Taurus is Wind Malaka. Just call him Wind Malaka. So another one. I think he's a little bit underrated though. Water Neostone Fighter. Nice! 5-star Fire Chun-Li. Oh wait. Oh wait. No, this is not what we want. This is not what we want. Right. That's definitely not what we want. Okay. Fire Jack-o'-lantern. Fire Jack-o'-lantern also, I kind of liked him before though. He got changed to be AoE continuous damage, but we're getting lightning. I think Logan's underrated too. I think that everything that people don't use, Bagel's like underrated. I think this guy's under. Actually, I never finished skilling him up. It's hard to get gargoyles, man. We should do a 3,000 summon session. Try to get some gargoyles. There is a lot of lightning. Congratulations! Did you just get Tukamuts? This guy got Tukamuts. Lots of lightning though. Lots of lightning. No more lightning. Okay, no more lightning. Never mind. Tracy, 2 Kamuts. 0 Kamuts to 2 Kamuts equals profit. Stonks. Stonks. Oh my god. There's so many stupid things on the internet. Bagel, yeah, I'm watching one of them right now. Oh. Yeah, shut up. Alright. Anything special? See, we blow through all these 3 stars. There's a lot of good 3 stars. There's a lot of good 3 stars, but they're not that exciting because we want lightning and we want super crazy nonsense. Because it's just been so long that the game's been out that like everyone summoned everything already, right? No matter what kind of good stuff, hey, String Masters, no matter what kind of good stuff you summon, it's already been summoned 500 million times. Jeez. You know what I found out the other day? I always say that I have 3,000. I'm like, you know, people ask me things. They're like, oh, how to do this, how to do that. I'm like, I've explained this in so many videos over the past 6 years. I have 3,000 YouTube videos. Go look at the 3,000 YouTube videos that I made, because I've already explained whatever it is so, like, hundreds of times. No matter what it is, I've explained it hundreds of times. Maybe sometimes, okay, sometimes it's only dozens of times. And I always say 3,000 YouTube videos. I have almost 4,000 YouTube videos. There's a couple shy of 4,000. That's a lot of YouTube videos, man. That's too many YouTube. That's too many YouTube videos. I know you guys thinking it too. Like, that's too many. It's mostly Summoner's War too. That's too many. Could you imagine if I had 4,000? Bagel, don't you say it. Don't you say it. Could you imagine if I had hey, like a very good unit. Very, very. I know not too many people. I don't know, man. Laika's making a he didn't change that much, but he's making a comeback now. I don't know. He's that's new too. But yeah, Laika just seems to be more effective now. You know what I mean? seems to be feels more effective. I feel like I legitimately I'm like, oh, this is a great circumcision. This is a great circumcision for Laika. This is a great situation for Laika. Why? Sometimes I think about things, words, and they're not the right words, and I'm like, that's not the right word. What was the word I was looking for? Not circumcision. Not circumcision. I can tell you that much. Okay. Let's do some jiggles. Jiggle these girls, and then let's zap some rocks. Zap a rock. Zap a rock. Zap another rock. I'm messing up his island, man. I know he. No, I don't want to. I don't know. Want to know about your D-hole, okay? I don't care about your D-hole. Come to us, and then we will go to 12 LDs. Got a dark mummy. Okay, some of these, I'm sure most of these are, actually maybe all of these LDs are new. Yeah, there's most of them are new. You got Light Reaper, that's about it. So most of this stuff is gonna be new. Yeah. Light mummy, maybe gets second awakened soon. I don't know. Drunken master. LD lightning. Oh! You are flipping kidding me! You are okay. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let's see if that's new. I wonder if that's new or a dupe. It's probably a dupe. Level 34. Level 34. If this tells us anything, right? If this tells, we've seen in the past, the worst way to try to get Nat 5s is level up your account. The lower the level, the less Nat 5s you'll get. I'm sure my neighbors are freaked out right now. Of course, of course. Let's get see another one. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Okay. And we get the other one. Okay, and we get the other choice from the blessing, and we get the LD5. Disgusting. 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 Wow. Disgusting. Okay. So, yeah. Wait, what? We didn't get that, right? We didn't get that, right? He already had that, right? I'm sure he already had the Odin, and I just missed. Light Demon. Okay. Like your new main, I think. Maybe his new main. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Level 34. He's like, I'm gonna fuse Veramos. Boom, get to LD5. Well, Veramos is an LD5 too, so you're about to get a second LD5 on this account. Okay, we're here on his second account. This is his, I guess it's his main. I feel like this is a situation where this is, it looks like him. Oh, he's got an LD on. He's got two. Wait, he's got three. Wait a second. How many LDs does he have? 1, 2, 3. Am I gonna see some more? Hold on. He has 3 that I'm seeing here. Are there more in storage? Let's find out. Hold on. Just gotta make sure. Oh, we gotta get one of these. Wait, you already got it. Okay. Are there any LD5s in storage? LD4. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's 3. He has 3 on here. So maybe he's just very, very, very lucky. How much do we have? I think we may not have enough space for all of this. Possibly. Let's take a look again. Oh, we might have enough space. Actually, let's stick some of these in storage, right? Excuse me. Of course you do. Oh, you have him built. Okay. Just curious. So we have plenty of space over here. Let's get it started. We have 1 blessing, and he wants Gani Hathor. I think this is the one that he wanted, Gani Hathor. So Gani Hathor. No, it's gonna be LD Gani Hathor. I know it's gonna be an LD Gani Hathor. Show me LD Gani Hathor. Show daddy. Show daddy LD Gani Hathor. What would the best LD Gani? Wait, he already no, he doesn't have what would the best LD Gani? No, he does. He does. He does have LD Gani. So, he's got this one. And then he needs an LD Hathor. Yeah, he needs an LD Hathor. Either one should suffice. If we get another one, seriously, if we get another LD5 on here, all I care about is I don't care what he gets or any of the other ones. It's like we can get back to back like Pernas or Zyros or like something, anything. And I'd be like, oh yeah, but let's see the LDs. It's so many summons that I have done. So many summons over the past several years. Just unfazed by anything. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. It's conditioned. It's terrible. That's Summoner's War. In year 6 of Summoner's War. How much longer do you think this is actually going to be a game? Hold on. Can we stop getting these String Masters? It's going to be another String Master. Yep. Here we go. Oh, never mind. How much longer do you think Summoner's War has in the tank? Because it's like, we always like, there's so many videos every so often. It's like, oh, is Summoner's War dying? Summoner's War is dying. Every so often, people are like, oh, like they're getting bored of it. And then they just say, there's a lot of lightning coming out of this. And then they're like, their answer to them specifically getting bored with it is that the game is dying. And then the game lasts like, it still goes on. Like people, like 2 years into the game's life cycle, people making videos about Summoner's War is dying. 2 years in. 4 years later, game's still doing fine. They didn't want to play anymore. And then their thoughts are like, it's dying because I'm not enjoying it. So, yeah. I am kind of, that being said, I am kind of concerned about like the state of RTA. So many people have dropped off. The only players that are really playing like are like end game players. Like it gets progressively worse. And even how we complain about like fighter, Guardian players farming in fighter levels. Like no, Guardian players farming in Challenger and 8. Just like they're all Guardian players. It's like everyone's got Guardian transmogs and skins the whole way up and down. It's like that's the only people that are playing anymore because no one else is even allowed into the content. That's what it is. No one else is allowed into the content. I'm not even gonna ask. He wants the Gani Hathor. That's the closest thing to Gani Hathor anyway. Yeah, he's so OP right now. He's so OP. I'm not gonna ask. I know, like, oh, maybe he wants a win for you. Like, no, I'm not gonna ask. I happen to have both units on 2 different accounts. One of them is consistently letting me down, and the other one was already good before he got. Oh, we stuck a 4-star in storage. He was already good before he got buffed, and then he got buffed, even though he was already a usable unit that I enjoyed using. He was a usable unit you enjoyed using, right? Yeah. If he's skill 2'd and then procced into a skill 3, that was fantastic. Control reset, strip control reset. It's awesome. And now he's got a defense break too. Was that on the entire time? Maybe it was. Now I'm kind of curious. I wonder how many people are going to get triggered by that. Maybe I should have just left it on at this point. I didn't even notice. I like barely hear it over here. On my end. I faintly heard. I was like, wait, what? What's going on? Where were we with the summons? Is he missing anything? I don't think he's missing anything. He seems like he's got plenty of units, right? Oh, he's missing a fired cowgirl. I can't even believe. So many people missing these cowgirls. Some people didn't even bother like summoning for the cowgirls. Not even to like fill up the Pokedex or anything. Missing a Soha. Wait a second. He's missing a. He's got 3 LD5s. He's missing a water 9-tailed fox. He's missing that was a Hall of Heroes though. Missing a Ciara? Okay. So, I'm sorry, I was thinking about a Dane Cook joke. Alright? The BK Broiler joke. What even happened to him? Like, Dane Cook was like the king. He was like, could not be dethroned. Everyone was like, Dane Cook. At some point, he just disappears and nobody talks about him. I'm sure there's like youngsters. It wasn't even that long ago. Was it? It was like, was it 5 years ago or something like that? 5, 6, 7 years ago? I don't know. But I'm sure there's like 15, 16-year-olds that are like, I don't know what a Dane Cook is. What is a Dane Cook? Everyone else is like, yeah, whatever happened to him? I don't know. It's probably something. Anytime that I have to ask what happened to this person, it's like always some terrible story. Oh my god. I was curious. That's a bad thing to be curious on the internet. I was curious about what happened to someone from a band, right? And I Googled them and found out that they hired a hitman to try to murder their wife. I was like, oh, that's... So he's in prison for 10 years? Oh! Well, that's what happened to him. He's in prison for 10 years. And then, like, I don't know. There was other ones that I tried Googling, and I'm like, I gotta stop Googling people. Because it's always, like, a terrible story. Terrible, terrible story. If you ever wonder where someone went, it's bad. Something bad happened. That's what I learned. Oh my god. It's crazy. Like, how do you get to that point? I don't want to know. I don't want to know how you get to that point in a relationship where it's like, maybe I shouldn't keep talking about it. Some people out there like, oh, I get that point with my my significant other every day. Every day. I got the phone numbers too. I was on the Google Hitmen. Okay, what do we have? Let's talk about Summoners War. Let's talk about Water Samurais. There we go. Fantastic. Water Samurais. Can't wait for these next round of Second Awakenings. Man. See, here's the thing. Like, right now I'm like, ooh, I'm very excited. Can't wait for this this next round of Second Awakenings. Can't wait for the things that are going to come at the what I assume is going to be the end of the month. There was like a whole year where we got nothing. We got no content. A whole year. That was a rough year, man. Maybe those people that were like, Summoners War is back, maybe they were right. Maybe they were like, congratulations. Oh my god, he's gonna be so happy. That's legit what he wanted. He wanted Ganymede. Wow, so we lucked out on here, man. He wanted a Ganymede. He wanted a... Well, he didn't even say he wanted an LD5. He got the unit he wanted on the account that he wanted it. And then on his alt account, what I assume is his alt account, his slash new main. No, he's got plenty of LD5s on this one too. But on the other account, he's... gets an LD5. Lucky, lucky, lucky. How much do we still have? Let's, you know what, let's do these fire scrolls. They're just hanging out there. They're like, please summon me. I'm like, okay. We don't have, it doesn't really matter because we don't have blessings right now, so. I'm curious, but I also don't want to know how many summons we have done for all these different accounts throughout the course of time. It's too many. Too many summons. If you think about it, like, let's say we do 1,000 a week. Times 300 weeks. Wait a second. 300,000 summons. Oh my god, that's too many summons. Let's say conservatively, because you know some weeks we did more than 1,000, right? So I mean, at least 250,000. I've summoned at least 250,000 scrolls. What am I doing with my life? Jeez. Island must have summoned at least 500,000 at this point. Because I started before he did, but he does way more summons now. So he must have caught up and then some. Like, all he does is Twitch stream and summons. Twitch stream and summons. Twitch stream and summons. Twitch stream and summons. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. I would lose. I'm already lost my mind. I really did. I really lost my mind. I just keep thinking about, like, what if I did something for 6 years? What if hey, Skogel. What if I did some stuff that was not just Summoner's War? Like, where would I be? See, the questions you have to ask yourself. You're like, okay, yeah, it's been a good 6 years, right? Definitely big community. Definitely did a lot in 6 years. But where would I be? Like, what would have happened? Where would I be if I did not Summoner's War? Would I have just, like, fizzled out after a couple months and just been like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, and just done something else? Or would I have... Well, I mean, I was doing other stuff at the same time, right? I was still working for years and years and years. I don't do anything else anymore. I just YouTube on multiple channels, though. YouTube on multiple channels and stream, right? Stream is kind of like, I consider like a part-time thing. It's like, okay, try to do YouTube content and then stream on the side. It seems like it shouldn't even be like a full-time job, right? It seems like it should be super easy, but it's not the making the videos that's the time-consuming part. It's the prep work and the other stuff that you have to do, like, behind the scenes. Like, there's quite a decent amount of time that I put into, for example, playing other games for, like, sponsors, because they want you to at least play their game first and understand what you're talking about before you do the videos. So, like, anytime we do sponsor videos, it's like, there's hours worth of me trying to learn the game beforehand, and then contracts, and then stupid things. There's just so much stupid nonsense. That's like, if it was just about, if I could just turn on the camera, make a video, and then be done, that'd be so easy. That'd be so, it's just, the crazier it gets, the longer you do it, there's just so much more nonsense. And the more people that, I don't know, the more people that want to be YouTubers too, the more content there is, the more you have to try to, like, as we're doing this summon video, I want to say the more you have to, like, try to step up your content, even though all we're doing right now is summoning. It's not really anything stepped up, but yeah. Sometimes there's sometimes, like, when you build and farm for, like, a random account, like, there's so many fluff and alts, so many alt accounts, but sometimes when you have those, and then you, like, build, you want to showcase a specific team or a specific monster or something like that, you got to build this thing, right? And, like, I'm constantly building things on all these different accounts, which takes a lot of time, energy, trying to get the runes on these things and trying to, like, not spend money. So Yeah, you guys are like, oh, I have one account. I'm like, yeah, I got like so many accounts, and then so many other games of accounts of other games and other games and other games and other games. Like playing these games every day, putting in quotes, playing these games every day takes so much time. So much time. Oh my god. But I think about that, I'm like, 6 years of this. What if I started doing food videos 6 years ago? Would there even be? Hey, Lucian. Oh, this is not the. This is the main. They don't need a Lucian here, I'm sure. But like, what if I did something else that had like a broader appeal? Like, yeah, it would have taken longer to actually get any followers, get any viewers, get anyone to notice anything, but yeah, the end game would be, maybe millions. Like, if it actually, if it actually caught on, it could be like millions of subs at this point. So, I know you guys probably like, yeah, but what if you didn't make anything out of it, right? Which I don't think would happen. I mean, I don't want to be. Nah, I won't say that. I won't say. I'll say it. Fine. I'll say it. I don't want to be like conceited, I guess. But these aren't even summon videos. These are just like podcasts. These are just podcasts. I don't want to be conceited, but generally, when I set my mind to do something, I succeed at doing it, and not because I'm great at whatever it is, just because I will obsess until I succeed, right? It's not that anything comes natural. It's not that I'm super good at things. Sometimes it's a nightmare. Sometimes it's like an uphill. Most of the time, it's a nightmare and an uphill struggle. But if I decide that I want to do something, I will just obsess until I do it. And it's like, well, what if you fail? It's like, I'm not gonna fail because I will do anything to succeed. So that's why I succeed. Not to be conceited. I don't want it to sound like I'm conceited. I'm like amazing at everything, because I'm definitely not. I just will obsess and not give up. So there's a lot of things I have succeeded in life because I just don't stop. I just don't stop until I get to where I need to be. So I'm pretty positive that like whatever I would have tried to do, like whatever other content I would have tried to do, if that was my focus, that I would have done well, right? We could have had a 300 million. No, maybe not 300 billion. There's no channels with 300 million. There's like barely any channel with like PewDiePie has 100 million, and then I'm sure T-Series is at like I don't even want to know by now, but I don't think anyone is close to that, are they? Close to those two? I don't think so. I could be wrong, but 1 million is still insane, right? 1 million is still absolutely insane. Kind of requires a different thought process, different approach. Can't even believe we got to the 250,000. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The goal back in the day was 50,000. I was like, I can really put time and effort into this. Hey, congratulations. Very nice. So you got all wind attack gauge reduction units. I think you're set for that. But the goal back in the day was 50,000 subs. So I was like, if I get 50,000, well, the first goal was like 1,000, right? But I was like, if I can get 50,000, I think I can like do this as a job, just in case something happens. I can have YouTube, YouTube income enough to be like a job, right? Not a great job, not a great income, but at least something so that just in case my day job, something happens with my day job, I still have something to carry me month to month, right? So that was the goal back in the day. Things got a little crazier, right? Is this new? I think that was actually new. I think he didn't have that one, right? Even though it was a Hall of Heroes. Because didn't I comment that it was a Hall of Heroes? I talk about like all this nonsense, all this random nonsense, but yeah, moving forward, I've been thinking about that a lot. Moving forward, it's like what needs to happen, because there's no growth going forward in here. Not that I'm gonna stop doing Summoners War stuff, but there's the next steps are not oh, let's do better Summoners War. Like, no, this is as big as Summoners War is gonna get. That's just it. The people that have wanted to play it, people that would have been interested, are basically already playing it or have played it, and that's that. It's really not going to grow anymore. So the next, unless they make massive changes to the entire structure of how the game works and how the gameplay is, and a lot of very, very huge, massive changes to, like, this game doesn't involve farming anymore. Those kind of changes, that's not going to happen, right? So next steps is branching out. Branching out, because this channel is basically as big as it's going to get. It's crazy. We've done as much as we can. Time to move on. So branching out into, that's why I made all those other channels, but still got a lot of work to do to build any of those. Too much time farming Dragons V12. Fire News. I really do talk too much on these. I really talk too much. I'm like, I just, whatever I'm thinking about, I just let it out. But, yeah. Needs to definitely expand. Definitely expand. Not in a greedy way, though. Because, like, I know people are like, oh, I want to make more money. I'm like, my life is, like, this defines my life. YouTube. So it's not even about money. It's about, like, I want to expand because I want to reach more people. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like the older that I get, the more I want to make an impact on things. And I'm like, I can't continue to, like, I need to actually make an impact if I want to make an impact, you know? Whatever. I talk too much. But, yeah. Been thinking a lot about growth and how it needs to go, because it's not easy. It's definitely not easy, especially when you're trying to work against hundreds of thousands of other people, maybe even more than that are also trying to do exactly what you want to do, right? Want to, you know, reach a broader audience. They're like 100,000 people are like, yeah, us too. Good luck, buddy. I'm like, oh, too much competition. 100,000 people. It's crazy. So, yeah, but you know what needs to be done to try to get there? However, time, right? There's never enough time. So, it's the story of life. Never enough time. It's getting depressing, isn't it? This whole video is getting depressing. It was initially about summons, and now it's like, there's not enough time in life, man. Things pass you by. It's like, oh god, stop depressing everyone. Stop depressing everyone. Oh, what a Dhalsim! He's the most usable of the Dhalsims. We should probably talk about Summoners War, right? We should probably talk about that. Wind High Elemental. You know what? These High Elementals, hold on. These High Elementals, we're done with the non-Summoners War rant. These High Elementals are, when are they gonna get transmogs? Please, come to us, please. It's been so long. Like, they need transmogs. Cause I don't like them. I don't like them. Sorry, I think they need transmogs. And the Wind and the Dark ones are just bad. They're just bad units, right? And, I don't know, Kali's amazing. But Kali is so good. Kali didn't even need the buffs that they gave her. What was that last? I mean, it wasn't a new buff, but she actually got buffed. She still ignored defense, and she did something else. What was her skill 3? I don't remember what her skill 3. In the very beginning of the game, I don't remember what her skill 3. Her skill 3 wasn't the same though. But Hey, more Dulcimes. Hey, more lightning. But yeah. But the wind one and the dark one are still a hot sack of doo-doo. Could you imagine if they had, like, ignore defense and something else? They should all have ignore defense. They don't. They have bad stats, and they like don't ignore defense or anything. Like, there's just why build them. I know some people that built them, and they were like, I don't know why I did this. This is a bad idea. I should do it. Yeah, I should. Okay, so we're almost at the end of the summons. Wow. It's been a crazy ride. We got 3 units that do very, very similar. Attack gauge, wind units that do AoE attack gauge reduction. Randy's kind of cool. He's fun sometimes. I want to do RTA. I wanted to do RTA for Special League. I was very excited to do RTA for Special League. By the time Special League was almost over, I was like, I didn't even get a chance to queue up. I was going to change my name and I was going to queue up. But, didn't even... Oh! I'm going to power feed. I am... What did I say? What do I always say? No space, no summons. Nobody listens. No, literally everyone's like, yeah, but I'm different. No! 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 We are only... Okay, all we're doing is the premium ones. I'm just feeding this because premium summons. Well, if you didn't want me to feed like this, you should have made space. There we go. I thought we weren't going to have space, and then I saw that he had so few things in storage. I was like, oh, we should be fine, but no. Okay. Power feeding. Hey man, no, not enough space. You know what? Actually, we might have. No, we still. Wow, that's a lot of LDs. Wow, that's a lot of LDs. He didn't make space. He didn't make space. He should have made space. He didn't make space. I don't even feel bad. I don't even feel bad right now. I think we need... I don't know how many I think we need. Yep. I'm not doing the, pull Rainbow Mons out of storage, and then feed everything to Rainbow Mons, and then use these other Rainbow Mons to upgrade the other Rainbow Mons. I'm like, no. No. No space, no summons. People always do this. It's not even this one. It's like, I would say about 50% of the accounts that like message me, I have to like take a second glance. I'm like, you don't have space. They're like, well, yeah, but it's just I have rainbow. You don't have space. Why do you tell me you have space and you don't have space, right? So everyone always trying to trick me, always. Oh, this is that's from a pack, wasn't it? From a $100 pack. I don't have that. I didn't buy that, but. Yeah. Okay, here we go. See, that's a lot. I want to make it known that is a lesson to people that are like, oh, my mega Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. And I'm like, no, don't you Scooby-Doo me. No space. But mega Scooby-Doo. Like, no, man, Scooby-Doo. Don't you Scooby-Doo me. This is what, wasn't I just talking about not enough time? Not enough time. And then sometimes, man, that whole no space, no summons thing, the week that I like just like flipped the switch and like lost it was like, we did like hours and hours and hours of feeding that week. In some weeks it's just so much feeding, and I'm like, this needs to stop because I have no time as it is, right? So we just power feed. There we go. We just power feed. Okay, so we have we did the things. We have 37 LDs. We have, yeah, we might actually be able to do all of them now since I went crazy feeding, pay to win feeding. So we should get 2 lightnings. Bagel after 20-minute rant about what you want to do with your other channels and your stupid channels. Now you're like, oh, I don't have 5 minutes to feed. Nice. Ignore defense. She hits hard, though. She hits hard. Random. Sometimes she ignores defense, sometimes she doesn't. And she's got crazy base speed, too. 120 base speed is nuts. But sometimes she hits it, sometimes she doesn't. RNG. When she hits it, though, it's nice. It's nice when she hits it. Alright, so I mean, she does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Like, pretty, really big damage. Unfortunately, just random. 7 more. Okay, so we clearly got the only LD we're gonna get on the first account. Only LD Lightning. I mean, only LD5. That was painful. That's the punishment. That's the punishment. That's the punishment for feeding. We at least got Ganny, right? So Hathor would be nice, because I know he said he wanted a Hathor, but not bad, not bad. We at least got him the thing that he wants, and a Wind Monkey King. GZ. So all of them are wind, though. We got every single Nat 5 on this account was wind. Kind of a fun unit. Not gonna lie, kind of a fun unit. Wind Mermaid, kind of a fun unit too. I kind of like those mermaids. I'm a big fan of the mermaids. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but kind of want to start putting some of them on. Pego, don't even say 300 crit damage Molly. Listen, I'm not gonna do a 300 crit damage Molly, and let me explain why. Because I don't have a 300 crit damage set, so that's why I'm not gonna do a 300 crit damage Molly. There's your answer. That's the only reason. The only reason that's not gonna happen. Alright, so can we get a Hathor or no? That'll be a 5th Wind Nat 5. I gotta stop ranting though. I really do. I get like off. This is the 9,000th Wind String Master. Okay, so we actually have 7 Street Fighter scrolls. You know what's gonna happen is like the scroll that he summons right after we get off is gonna be like, oh, I was gonna say Hathamid. Yeah, I got a Hathor. Well, Water Dulcie. Like most people don't even seriously. Most people don't even watch the. Hey, I mean he's not the exciting one, but at least we got a 5-star from this instead of all Dulcimes. So that's at least a plus. Another one. Okay, so double Street Fighter units, and not wind, Very nice. And more to the. Oh, this is a Dark Dulcime. Okay, he's getting some good RNG from these Street Fighter scrolls. Good RNG from here, and a Light Dulcime. These are very good RNG from these Street Fighter scrolls. Jesus! Ah! Oh my god. Okay. GG. GG. We may as well finish it. Screw it. We may as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. You saw what was happening, right? You saw what was happening. I am not gonna do that. I've seen the clip where that happens. I'm not gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez. Oh my god. Okay. We'll do. Yes. Maybe we should lock these. Maybe. Let's feed a Dulcime. Let's feed a Dulcime to the Dark Dulcime. We have to make sure we feed the right color one to the right color one. Okay. Dark Dalsim, we will feed you a water Dalsim. Not the other way around. We should lock these. Hold on, we should lock these. Lock. Let's be nice. Lock, 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 lock. So we did get 3 LDs. Okay, so you are locked. You guys are both locked, and who else needs to be locked? Justin, we already did that one. I just feel like I need to lock. There's too many good things. I feel like I need to lock. Nobody, see, that's the thing with nobody watching the whole videos is then like the more I complain about the no space no summons, they don't see that. They don't see that part. Okay. Yep, 5 more. Let's go. Dude, we don't need anything because we already got a whole bunch of insane stuff. Jeez. Thank goodness for timestamps, because otherwise everyone's gonna listen to like the whole rant. Nobody needs to hear that rant. Anyway, that's it for this one. God, no one, very few people watch this whole thing all the way through. They're like, I know your business strategy now, Bagel. I've laid out this Excel spreadsheet. GZ. Wait, a new event. Daily mission event. Let's take a look at this new event. Enter Kara's Dungeon. So that's what I'm going to do every single day. Today's completed missions. Oh, so you just do the whole new event by just farming giants or dragons or necro or whatever. And then that's it. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Scenario. Nobody does. You guys don't do scenario, right? Changes every day. Yeah, all I'm going to do is Dragon 10. I mean 12. 12, 12, 12. Anytime I say B10, I mean 12, right? Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys anyway, hope you guys are. I'll see you as always. GZ for Ezio. GZ for him. He's been saving for a while. I'll see you as always in the next one.